Hey everybody, welcome back. So I'm here to do another video using the beautiful Lawn Fawn octopus stamp, which I love so much. And I'm also using the Ranger specialty paper here. To make backgrounds, I decided to grab my alcohol inks, which works so perfectly with the Ranger stamping paper. And I've got some colors here. Blues and greens, and because I'm using the octopus stamp, I am going for that underwater theme and that color scheme. I'm using an acrylic pad here just to smear the alcohol inks around and to create a blue background that goes behind the drops. So I'm doing a second one here, and first what I do is I just put down the drops, and then you watch as the alcohol inks diffuse through, and then I'm just putting a whole lot on, and I'm quickly spreading that color. This stuff just evaporates, it's alcohol, so it evaporates so fast. So you got to be really quick when you apply it. And this is my favorite thing to do. I'm just sitting here watching now. I'm just mesmerized by the way it spreads. And all you want to do is just drop colors for the rest of the night, really. And you think up of different combinations and you watch how they diffuse together, and it's really, really hypnotizing. So in the space of about 3 minutes, I made 4 background cards, and it was really, I was really, at this stage I'm only playing. I don't really know what I'm doing just yet, but I'm trying different color combinations and just enjoying my art time, really. So the first card was a pink one. This one here is an orange one. I'm going back to the first one that I did, and I just wanted to add more of the lighter blue color, and adding the green as well. You just see the colors intensifying, and you get all these patterns. And this is where I started realizing exactly what I wanted to do. Down the bottom there's just this little peak. And so I decided to kind of make it even more peaky. I grabbed just the flat edge of a pin here, and I'm starting to make it look like there's, I don't know, like grass, like seaweed, something coming from the north. So basically just it grounds the card to make it look like there is a difference between the bottom and the top. You got to be careful here so that you don't scratch into the card. Yeah, so just trying different ways of making that feathering look, the green grass look under the water. So I do it again here. So starting off with that flat end of the acrylic block, and then I go back with the flat edge of the pin, and I just kind of feather it out to make it look grassy under the sea. So pretty happy with that. And then I've got these little octopus, which I stamped with the Lawn Fawn ink onto just pattern paper, and love this ink. It dries so fast. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it smearing or spreading, or it's a nice crisp stamp. That's what I'm trying to say. And I also did use the sentiment there, and you occupy my heart. It's so cute, and that's why I put heaps of little octopuses, octopi, to make it look like there's lots of octopuses occupying your heart. I don't know. And of course, the little guy in the front there has a bow tie. He's so cute. And the front ones are propped up with foam tape, and so is the sentiment. And the back ones are flat. I used a red card base or a pink card base here, and then just a picture. And then I grabbed the little bubble stamp, and I swear, just doing that little bit totally like incorporates it. It just kind of meshes it together and just adds a little bit more detail, and I think that's gorgeous. Oh, and that's right, and because I never know when to stop, I grabbed my white acrylic paint and just kind of kissing the paper just to give you that kind of ring. I love rings. The ring effect looks really good. I thought that looked really good. And just showing you here, I'm just slowing it down just to show you all the little details, the white rings and the rings of the alcohol ink and the bubbles stamped on there. Just looks so good. I love this card. Alright, so for the second card, I grabbed a 6x6 or 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch paper pad from Kaisercraft. This is Coastal Escape, I believe, and I'm just now going through looking for underwater scenes for my little octopi. And there's a couple there that I really like. That one's good with the bubbles down the side. I also like that one there with the sandy underwater, and I think I'm going to go for the coral, which is a bit further. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so those are the ones I've chosen to go ahead and make a pattern paper. Now, pardon me here, I forgot to turn on my main light, so I didn't realize that until editing, so it's a little bit dark here. So I'm going to cut down most of this because, you know, it's a bit boring, but you can see what I'm doing here. So I use the orange card to stamp out the octopi, and I grabbed some of those cut aparts from the paper pad to make that little feature there. And just showing you here what I'm doing with the back, I'm only putting the double-sided tape on the actual elements there, so that yeah, they don't show through the vellum. Okay, so now on to the next card. I'm using a 6x6 paper from Couture Creations. I love this. It's really, really pale, and because it's really pale, I decided to go with pink octopi, and I'm just now marking a position there on the vellum, and I'm cutting through the vellum there because what I wanted to do was, and I'm going to be erasing those pencil marks, and I'll show you in a minute why I've done that. I wanted to make it seem like the little octopus was coming out from the outside of the water to the front. I'm not sure. It looks cute. So a little bit of vellum. So you can still see his legs in the water, and he's sticking out of the water. I don't know, he's so cute. I loved it. All right, and I got one of the cut aparts from the paper pad there to say it's a perfect day. And just wanted to show you here, I did try a few different things, just didn't seem right. I really wanted to use that officially, but didn't really work. I really wanted to use this one, Your Awesome Sauce. That's the best sentiment. Just didn't work. And then when I put that XOXO, it looked perfect because of the pink from the shells, the pink from the octopus. I thought it just went so well. And I also grabbed some of the washi from the washi book from the February kit. It just all started falling in place here. I'm adding foam tape to the back of the sentiment, and I thought I was going to put it up the top there, but it just looked too crowded, so I decided to put it between the two octopi. And yeah, I wanted to put that arrow, but that was just going to be too crowded. Now, of course, I've got to keep going here. I felt like the bottom was a little bit empty, so I found a shell that I cut out of the paper, and I mounted it onto foam tape. And you can always stop here, but no, just one more step, right? So I decided to use sequins to make it look like there was, you know, like sand, little shells, whatever you want to do. So yeah, using my Scotch quick dry there, and Tim Holt's die poker. I hope he doesn't mind that I'm using it for this. And look how perfect this card is. I must say this is one of my favorite ones, and because the glue is just a little bit wet there, it looks opaque, but it does dry clear, so it turns out really good. Alrighty, so that's that card. The next card is a really quick one. I love this one here with the bubbles coming up the side. Trimmed it down, and then just using a little bit of border here that looks like a net, and the two octopi there, and live, laugh, love is always a great sentiment to use. And I just love the little bow tie feature. It's really cute. So that's a die cut there. And I did decide to go ahead and put sequins because I thought the sequins kind of simulated the bubbles in the background. Also like that bokeh bokeh effect from photography, so I stuck those down off camera and just stamping the extra detail of the bow tie here, which makes them look so smart, so cute. Really, really cute. So happy with these cards. They're so quick, yet they're just lovely. I love them. I really enjoyed using this stamp set. I think Lawn Fawn did really great with this collection. Here's all my cards now. Just showing you what they look like. Now stay tuned to after the video. I am adding what I did with the last, with the backgrounds from the ink, the alcohol ink. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Here's my 4 cards that I did for you today. Please like and let me know what you think, and have a great day, everybody, and happy Valentine's for February 2017.